How are we looking now? Are we alive? Are we together like the weather? Yeah? This should fix it. And you know what's so funny, even though you can't hear me? What is so funny is I tested this just earlier today. Just earlier. Are we good? Woo! Treasure says yes! We are live! How? No sound. Treasure says yes. And then Abigail says no. No sound. Yeah, but okay. Ntobeleng, is that a yes? Okay. Is there? Okay. Really, like this afternoon, like an hour before I went on, I really tested it. So I think I need to go through fasting and prayers for the software because it doesn't make sense. I was with Joe Maria about an hour ago and we were testing out the sound and the sound sounded great and everything going great. No, huh? Okay. Tebeleng, we says, can I continue? I need Abigail to be like, yes, there is sound. We're good. Before I start. Oh, there is. Okay. I'm happy. Okay, let's start with our icebreaker. So as you know, our icebreaker is always red flag, green flag. But today's red flag, green flag is a little bit different, okay? So I'm going to give you a red flag, green flag scenario. And we're looking at Rachel and Ross, yeah? So this was season 3. Of Friends, if you are familiar with Friends. So in this episode, they were together already like a couple, okay? And a lot was going on in their relationship. And then that's when Rachel asked for a break in the relationship. Okay, let me just play it for you.
Ross, do you realize this is the first time in my life I'm doing something I actually care about? This is the first time in my life I'm doing something that I'm actually good at? I mean, if you don't get that...
Oh, hey, I get that, okay? I get that big time, and I'm happy for you, but I'm tired of having a relationship with your answering machine, okay? I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, neither do I.
Is this about Mark?
Oh, my God.
Okay, it's not.
Oh, my God. I cannot keep having this same fight over and over again, Ross. No, you're making this too hard.
Oh, I'm making this too hard. Okay, what do you want me to do?
I don't know. Look, maybe we should just take a break.
Okay, fine. You're right. Let's take a break. Let's cool off, okay? Let's get some frozen yogurt or something.
No. A break from us.
So we see in that episode that Rachel, is the one that asked for the break, right? So what happened immediately after, and I do mean immediately after, Ross sleeps with another girl, Chloe, the one that you see there, the same night. But same night. So obviously when Rachel found out, she felt betrayed. Mind you, she didn't find out from Ross, the boyfriend. No, she found out through someone else. And he was doing a whole moving around trying to hide the situation that had happened. Because now Rachel was also, no, let's get back together. Let's see how it goes. And then she found out, no, my man's during the break did sleep with someone else the same night that I asked for the break. But then Ross says that can't be held against him because they were on a break. And here's what he said.
Rachel,
Just get away from me.
It was a mistake. I made a mistake, okay?
A mistake? What were you trying to put it in? Her purse? Ross, you had sex with another woman.
The important thing is she meant nothing to me.
And yet she was worth jeopardizing our relationship.
Look, I didn't think there was a relationship to jeopardize. I thought we were broken up.
We were on a break.
That, for all I knew, could last forever. That, to me, is a break up.
You think you're gonna get out of this on a technicality?
Look, I'm not trying to get out of anything, okay? I thought our relationship was dead.
Ndebeleng already says it's a red flag. But if I was to play devil's advocate, they were on a break. Were they not? I think what we need to decide here is what are the terms and conditions of a break. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I had talked to a couple of friends, and here are all their thoughts on the situation. So, and Tabsing was saying that if you need a break, then maybe you need a break up. Because what are we actually doing? It's either we're together or we're not. There's no in between. Now, I know there are certain people that are just black and white. I do understand the need for a break, but I know there are people that don't. And clearly Tabiseng is one of those people. She doesn't believe in breaks at all. It's either we're together or no. All right. Ruke says the reddest flag. Okay. Okay, Dubs says, for me, a breakup means space. Not a free pass to explore the dating market. If we're still emotionally connected, stepping out is cheating. Okay, that's fair. Right? That's fair. But if we're emotionally connected, then why? You know what? Let's just move on. Let's move on to the next. All right, we have here Juliet. Juliet says, I think there should be rules. I agree already there. There should be rules like A, how long is the break? Are we allowed to date other people? Otherwise, it's just a messy loophole for heartbreak. And especially looking at Ross's situation. Ross said, I did not know if we're even getting back together. So how now? What was supposed to happen? Okay, so yeah, that's where the loopholes come in. Let's see who else we have here. G says, if you're on a break, no, sorry, that's not G, that's Sabina. Sabina says, nah, Ross was wrong. You don't sleep with someone else a few hours after a fight. That's not a break. That's betrayal. That's a very fair thing to say. Because A, where did you find this girl? Where? She can't just be falling from the sky. That the same night we have a fight, the same night we have a break. She's available. Where has homegirl been? Has she not been in the background? Lurking. And also, for you to quickly, like this, within a break, for you to find someone else. Sus. But again, technically, they were on a break. Technically, you can fight, guys. But Oksalayo, technically, they were on a break. Okay. Ruke says, guys, men are not like us. A break is their immediate excuse and reason to go dip somewhere else. Be clear on what you expect during that break, or you'll cry real tears of gold and silver and diamonds. Those are the tears you'll be crying. Gold, silver, and diamonds. I promise. Speaking of guys, here's what G says. G says, if you're on a break, you're technically single. Is that not what Rukia was just saying? But we listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Let's hear what else he has to say. It says, if you're on a break, you're technically single. But if you truly love someone, wouldn't you at least wait before jumping into bed with someone else? Okay, salvageable. Thank you so much, G. Thank you. Oh. All right, let's see who else we have. Hey! Hey! Nelson says, a break means freedom, but with conditions. Okay. If you don't define those conditions, then don't cry later when someone moves differently than you expected. Again, to be fair, it wasn't Ross who asked for the break. It was Rachel, okay? The girl. So Ross did not even know that the break was coming. Girl decided, mina ki batla break. And then Ross says, okay, here's your space. Which is exactly what Nelson is saying. Well, I don't, there's that first part of freedom there by Nelson. I don't know. But like what even Ruke was saying, even what G's saying, and even what Sabina was saying, you have to define the conditions. But if you are black and white, like own type say, and you say, I don't believe in a break, then you don't. And you have to be honest about that with your partner. Oh, this was fun. I'm trying to remember, have I ever asked for a break? I think I'm the saying type, honestly speaking. I am more of, are we together or are we not? Because where's the fresh air? It's for who? If things are already shaky, then I think my space or break would be, you do you, I do me. Because I don't like the middle ground of, oh, I still need to check in. I want a break. What are you checking in on? Oh, sorry guys, there goes my camera. What are you checking in on? We're free and fresh, especially if you're the one that asked it. If I asked it, there are terms and conditions. There are terms and conditions. Oh, sorry, there's one more. It was KB. KB says Ross did nothing wrong. Rachel didn't want him seeing other people. She shouldn't have said so when she called for the break. Communication is key. Yeah. I think that's where we're at. We're at terms and conditions apply. If you're going to call a break, also know what the bylines, the fine print of that break actually are. Otherwise, like we said, woof, kuzoba rough. In our top story today in Mjolo news, speaking of kuzoba rough, there's a Singaporean man who is suing a friend for $3 million US, what is equivalent to $3 million US. So what had happened was, guy, mind you, he's 30 plus. Yeah, he is a whole CEO of a drone racing company. So it's not like he needs the money. It's not like he's young and he also doesn't know what's going on with life. No, at the time when this started, he was 30. Their friendship started in 2016. They met at a social event. Okay. His name is Kay Kaushigan. The friend's name is Miss Tan. Yeah. Tan May. Okay. So they became friends around 2016, met at a social event. In 2020, Ugai wanted more from the friendship, on whom Ugel said, no, let's just be friends. Okay? To which he took very badly, or sadly, this is an understatement, and he kept pestering her and then threatened to sue her. And then she said, wait a minute, before it gets far, maybe let's just go to therapy. Okay? So we can sort this out. Maybe we're misaligned, maybe we can find alignment somewhere, somehow, Secretly, she was hoping that the psychiatrist or psychologist at the time is going to help them or help him understand that she's just not into him that way. Tell me why 18 months later. 18 months is how many months? It's how many years? It's 1 year 6. I'm doing it the 8. 1 minus the 2. After 1 year 6 months in therapy together, she realized homeboy's not gonna get it and is not getting it. For me, I would just like to give her an applause for even being in therapy for that long. Exit stage left after 3 months. Even is too long. For me, after like the 4th, 5th session, and myself and a professional therapist is telling you it's not, and you still, home girl was strong. Anyway, so after 18 months later, she felt that the sessions had become meaningless and futile because Kwashigan had been unable to accept her reasons for not wanting any relationship or any association with him. So in the face of this, he said, you know what, I'm officially going to sue you. So he lodged a high court lawsuit against her, asking for, hear me well, 3 million to cover indefinite loss of potential investment, rehabilitation, and therapy programs to overcome the sustained trauma, as well as reduction in his earning capacity. It's the last part for me. So you're telling me because we're not together, you're not performing well at work. Could never be us. Hi guys, as Africans, come on, you broke my heart so much. I can't work. When job is job. Job is job. When our salaries are the ones that are keeping us sane. Our mental health is compromised in all ways. But our salary is the only thing that's keeping us. So because of a heartbreak, my earning capacity is going to diminish. Could never be us. Guys, am I wrong? Okay. To like saying, that long, it was long. It was too long. Now here's where it gets even more surprising. Not only is he suing her for 3 million, he lodged another separate case, right, at the Singaporean Magistrate Court, wanting 22,000 Singaporean dollars in damages, claiming she had breached an alleged agreement between them to improve their relationship. Because yes, during the therapy sessions, he even wrote down a whole thing that she had to sign. We have to agree that you're going to take time to talk to me about my life, what I'm going through. So basically, a policy of a relationship. And she was like, no, I can't be doing this. So now she wants damages because now, you signed. I get it, this is your signature. But of course, the court threw all of it out because they don't have time for such things. Can't be suing people because they want to just be friends. And at this point, I don't even want to be friends. I want nothing to do with you because you know what is scary? The entitlement that he has to her. Why do you think you're entitled to a relationship with her? If she doesn't want, she doesn't want. For you to go further to even require 3 million. You're a CEO of a drone company in Singapore, the one of the richest countries in the world. So you're doing just fine. But you want 3 million because I said no? That's very dangerous, ladies. Very, very dangerous. So for me, I'm not even at, I want us to be friends. No, I never want to see you again. You and your CEO owners can exit stage left. But in the context of suing and Mjolo, if I was able to sue anybody, I would sue ghosters. Ooh! I would sue a ghoster because why are you gaslighting me? Why are you making me think like I'm crazy? Like this never happened. Like you're a figment of my imagination. Now that is trauma. Guys, ghosting is trauma. It will never make me go as far as losing my earning capacity. Never. Mara, it's romantic. It's romantic. So you tell me in the comments, if you could sue anybody in the context of Mjolo, what would you sue them for? What would you sue them for? Mira, it's ghosting. It's definitely ghosting. That's where I'd go. Yeah, if I can sue you for anything. I think maybe also being in a relationship with me for too long. If we've been dating for 3 years and no marriage, what's that Moja Love show? Utozong Shata. I'm not even going to take you to Moja Love. I want man. Compensate me for my time in monetary funds. Because any capacity, we're in the field of earning capacity. So I could have been doing something better with my time. I could have actually opened up a side hustle. Mara, no, I was paying attention to you. Oh, no, so I have to sue you. I have to. Because that time whereby I'm calling you, I'm texting you, and you know how men need a lot of support. Even women, actually, we all need support. That time I could have been selling weaves. I could have been, what's another side hustle? Learning how to do nails. I could be doing So let me sue you. Let me sue you for the time that, for the time that you took. Well, the time that you took. Talking about time that was taken. Let's see if the time that the gents are spending with me online, because as you know I'm online dating, is going well for them. Maybe I'll get sued. Who knows? Yeah, before we go to swipe and tell, Devlin was saying blue tick on WhatsApp. Woo! I think there I will lose a lot of money because I'm one of those people that will blue tick you. Yeah, but yeah, no. Y'all know that's painful. That we need to start suing people for that. They need to start feeling it because it's very painful. It's very painful. Yeah? That blue tick. Yeah? Hey, you know what? Block me. Block me. Something. But being left on red. And then you know what's worse? You know what's worse? Being blue ticked, nah? And them watching your stories. Or being blue ticked, nah? And then they upload. You can see that they're busy on social media. It's trauma, guys. But again, none of these things, ladies, must make us lose our earning potential. We can't be Mr. Wash again. We're strong. We're strong. Let's talk about how it's been for me this week. Online dating, as you know, 30 plus and in the wild. Phase 1 or season 1, we're talking about online dating, how to put yourself out there and how to get those quality matches. And I'm taking questions from you just to help you also in your journey. But before we get to your Q's and A's, let's take a quick recap of this week. So it's just this week, the matches for this week, from the 27th to the 2nd. The number of matches that I had on Bumble were 15, Tinder 23. I unmatched 10. I'm very quick to unmatch. If I'm talking to you and I'm getting one word answers, I'm getting 2 days of silence. Where's my time? Yeah? I'm very quick to unmatch because I do not like dead weight even on the app itself. And again, the algorithm really picks up on this when you have dead conversations. It doesn't seem as if you are so intrigued or into it. So it's important also, ladies, if you are not in that conversation for 2 to 3 days, delete it altogether and unmatch. So you get flipped on the logs over and over again. Okay. So I had, like I said, 15 and 23. And then the number of unmatches is 10 and 18. Number of active conversations as it stands right now, 7 on Bumble, 4 on Tinder. And I still feel like it's too much, right? Because what I'm doing is I am not swiping as much, but having more conversations. So you do not get into the trap of just swiping, right? And that's very exhausting. So when you do swipe on the quality matches, take the time to actually conversate with the people that you have, because your aim is to get off the app, not to play the swiping game. Yeah? This is not Tetris where no. So invest in your conversation so you can get to your next profitable match quicker, so things don't lag. Because when you lag, your profile gets again docked down to the bottom of the stack. Okay. So number of conversations is 7 for quality profiles. All of them are quality profiles. You have to swipe intentionally. If you don't swipe intentionally, the algorithms will give you everybody and anybody because they are learning from your swipes. So whoever you swipe on, it has to be a definite yes. That's where I am. You can have maybes, but not so much. For me, I said right now, in because of the time that I am in where I don't have enough time to invest, I only swipe on absolute yes. So if you don't have a bio, I don't swipe. If you don't have pictures, more than 3, I don't swipe. Those 2 are very important to me. And then I read your bio and then I go, oh, okay, let's move. Okay, so all of my Bumble matches were, all 15 of them, I would say they were quality profiles. Tinder 20. I think with the 3, what happened with the 3? Oh, they only had 2 pictures, but I really loved their bio. Their bio sold me. Those 3 people, their bios sold me more than anything. Okay, number of dates planned, I'm at 4. I don't have all the time in the world, guys, but okay, 4 it is. And then the number of dates on Tinder is 2. Number of dates that I've gone on, I had one Bumble date, one Bumble date this week, but our timing was not so aligned. But I did manage to go on one date from the gentleman from Tinder. So let me tell you a little bit about him. You like news. But before we go to him, what is Ruke says? Ruke says, same sis, ghosting. OMG, I'm traumatized just thinking about it. That and cheating, and I will sue for loss of earning capacity. Best believe. That Bona, thereby loss of earning capacity. We are suing. We're suing nice. Yeah, so in terms of my dates this week, I went out with Artie. We're calling him Artie because we went to the art cafe. So like I was telling you, if you follow me on social media, we're going to be naming them according to the places that we go for the first date. So it was an art cafe, so I thought Artie would be cute. Okay, it was like an hour. My first impression, he looked presentable. He had a gray sweater, very smart casual pants with very clean sneakers. I love clean sneakers. Was he punctual? I arrived first, but like I said, even on social media, he kept me in the loop of how far he was, where he was. Mind you, what really impressed me more than anything is that he's the first person that reached out to me to say, hey, are we still together today? Is it still on? So that I appreciated very much, because girl had fun. If it wasn't for him, the date would be 000 here. So he reminded me. So I appreciate that very much. So yes, I will definitely give him an 8 out of 10 for that one. Conversation, was it meaningful or was it small? It was a lot of small talk. Mind you, we didn't talk so much on the app. And because it's a first date and it's a coffee date, I didn't go straight to, so then what's your life? No, we kept it very basic, but we did talk about a little bit about each other's childhood, our jobs. Yeah, so that's why it's a 5 out of 10. And was he actively listening and asking thoughtful questions? He was actively listening. Thoughtful questions, not so much. Again, it wasn't heavy. It wasn't really, really heavy. Did I feel safe and at ease? Yes. He's so respectful. And even where we went was central. It was closer to, he drove an hour away to make sure that where I wanted us to go was where I was comfortable. So I really appreciated that. So yes, I felt very safe and very at ease. And then how did he treat you and the stuff? It was very friendly. It's also hence an 8 out of 10. And did he show self-awareness, kindness, and empathy from the jump? So hence 8 out of 10. Did you align on important topics? Unfortunately not. Where he's headed in life is great for him. He wants to further his studies, and I think where the alignment did not come in is he was undecided about a few things. Like, I don't know about this. And you know what? As a human being, truth be spoken, it is okay to not know. We're all figuring it out. But that's not what I want. And that's not where I am. I want someone who is like, okay, this is the direction, so that when I show you my map, we're like, okay, this is where we can interject. Okay, or here's where we can support one another. Here's where we can be together. I do not fault him for not knowing. It happens. 2 to 3 years ago, also me, I did not know. Ooh-ha. So it's not about even age. At every juncture or big milestone in our lives, we have to ask ourselves, what is it that I want from life? And there will be that time whereby you just don't have all the answers and you're going through just discovering it. So again, I just want to, the 3 is not to say I'm so disappointed that he didn't know what he wants out of life and da-da-da. No, the 3 is just that we're not aligned. That's why it's a 3. Again, the scoring system is to not to judge him as a person, but to judge the experience. Does that make sense? Okay, good. And then did you feel the spark or deeper connection? Again, it's a 3 simply because alignment. Yeah, not because he's not a great guy or anything like that. It's just that, no, we're not, on that same wavelength. And can I see myself going on another date with him? It's a 5 out of 10 because it's not an absolute no, but it's not a definite yes. Yeah. The overall score of the date, not of the person. The overall score of the date and the experience is 61 out of 100. It's a passing grade. But when I asked myself, truly right now, would I go on another date? No. Am I open to another date? Yes. But if I had to choose, it would be a no. But my final thought is, he's an amazing guy, and I just hope he finds his person. That's it. That's it. So that's the quick recap of the date. I'm really impressed with the men that I'm talking to in Nairobi. I will not lie. I'm looking forward to 2 or 3 more dates. I don't want to have more than that. I honestly, if I can have one more date, I'd be happy. And from the dates that I've had, see who else I can go on a second date with like that. Because again, we're not here to play waste each other's time. We are not. Our earning capacity, guys, we've already discussed this. But on the chats, I'm thoroughly impressed with the quality of matches that I'm receiving and the quality of men that are in Nairobi. Yeah? Time now for your Q&A. So in this section, ladies, if you have any questions pertaining to dating, pertaining to online dating in particular, you just shoot me a mail. Okay, shoot me a DM. Okay? Follow me on socials. I should have actually put it down, but I will. It's on the descriptions, even in this video, at Sibolala, right? Or shoot me an email at misssibolala@gmail.com. Again, it'll all be in the description. If you have any kind of questions whatsoever, hit me with it. Okay. I was like, I knew this quality of men is not it. Not me. Why would you? Why are you guys like? Why is this? You know, no, either they are guys. We're not gonna get it on this YouTube of mine and be hopeless. No, they're there. We just have to brush up our profiles. You know what I mean? Brush up the profiles, and you will get the quality matches that you need. They're there. But I know it's not called a desert country for nothing. Hey, sometimes I could know really. No, legit. Okay, let's get to our Q&A.
Hey, Sibo, what's up on the other side? So, I want to know how you've handled this one and what you'd recommend, and that is bringing up the subject or the topics like marriage and kids, without giving him that scare or scaring him off, but just to say, I want to know where your mind is about these issues, and let's just talk about it. Yeah, so that's my question.
So the first one, where I throw just casual conversation, where you go, instead of going, do you want kids? Right? That's not what I want you to, oh, there I am. Yeah. So do you want kids? Because I need to know right now. No. I would rather go, hey, you know what? Let's say you're with Artie and I'm on my way on a date with him. I was like, I just bumped into the cutest father and daughter today, and it made me wonder, do you see yourself having kids one day? Huh? Is that something that is in your future? Huh? See, you've thrown it in there in a casual way. It's not like something that you've been thinking about, that you want to know about him. Like, no, it's like, it's just the little thing that happened. Or you can say, oh my goodness, in a conversation now, whether you're texting or you're talking or again on a date or whatever, you're just chilling. You're like, oh my goodness, my friend just got engaged, and it made me think about how everyone has different views on marriage. And what's your take on it? So you see, it's not heavy attacking him. It's like, no, there's the situation that's happening. So what do you think? So you throw it in there like a casual conversation, babes. Casual conversation. Won't see it coming. Won't see it coming. Okay, so it says sound is gone again. Oh, is it? All right. How did that happen? Apparently I lost you. Are we good? Okay. Are we fine? Fine. Treza says, there we go. Okay, great. Okay. I'm not sure where I lost you, but I hope you were reading along. That when you throw it like in a casual conversation, it just seems as if, no, we're just talking. It's not you attacking him with, I need to know what you would do. Do you want to get married and have kids with me? I was like, no, this is what's happening. And, what are your thoughts? My friend got engaged, and it made me think about how everyone has different views on marriage. So what's your take on it? Yeah. And also this one is a good one because a little bit of gossip, and couples love to gossip or just two people. We just love to gossip. Like, hey, but hey, they're going through so much. And what's about? There's certain things that didn't even talk about. Can you believe? And then he goes, yes. Because it's easier for you for us as people really, to discuss scenarios that are outside of us. And when we do that, we really give our truest opinion. Okay? Because it doesn't seem like an attack. Like going, do you want kids? Do you want marriage? No, but if it's outside of me, I can go, oh yeah, because we're just talking. Oh yeah. Man, you know what I think? I think when it comes to marriage, mina, maybe not right now, or I want this and this, or when I think of kids, I would rather have two, or I don't want kids right now. See? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Another way that you can do it is using hypotheticals. Because sometimes see, I've disappeared again on the box. Hi, hello. There we are. Sometimes on hypotheticals, when you ask someone a hypothetical question, it doesn't make it real, even though the answers that they always give us are real. So you can say, hypothetically speaking, do you think marriage changes a relationship? I don't know. I just was wondering about it, hey? Or do you see it as just a piece of paper? Huh? I'm just wondering. Or you can say, if you could design your ideal future, what would that look like? Yeah? Would it look like something that you're into or no? Yeah? That's an interesting way. So those are the two ways. But most of the time, let me tell you, really, really, most of the time, when I ask questions, I always throw them in a casual conversation. I rarely use hypotheticals. It works, but for me, I usually love throwing questions like these in a casual conversation. Like, hey, I just saw a beautiful something, 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 something. Isn't that cute? And then obviously they will comment, and then I go fish a little bit more. So what do you think of that? Do you see yourself being a father? Do you see yourself even being a husband? Because I don't know. Me, a wife, oh my gosh, I don't know. So I hope that really helps. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, hit me, DM me, I got you. Here comes my favorite part of this show, our self-care challenge. So here by our self-care challenge, it says that what it says is what it means. It's about self-care. I want us to realize that our lives do not revolve around dating. Dating is just part of our life, right? And we should not be pouring out as we usually do. We give to the job, we give to the dating now, and then again, there you go. There you are, you've forgotten all about yourself. You have to continuously, especially even during the dating, even during the relationship phase, continuously pour into yourself. Last week, our challenge was on, this is the part where you tell me. Wait, actually, you know what? I'm going to look here, see if you remember. Let me see at the comments. Treza was on this, and Tibaling was also in this. So what was our self-care challenge for last week? I'm waiting. You better be embarrassed if you didn't do it. But if you didn't do it, it's still fine. It's just something that you put in your diary to remind yourself, even if you do it once a month. This is something that I'm going to do for myself. Yeah? So the self-care challenge for last week was a solo date. A solo date. Take yourself out. Okay? Enjoy your own company. Because you're amazing company. And we had a few rules to it. No phones, no complaining, no talking harshly to yourself, none of that. So what we're going to do at the end of the month, you're going to tell me which one of the self-care challenges did you really, really enjoy. Okay? So I'm seeing no comments, which means you guys forgot. But it's fine, I forgive you. Because we have a whole month ahead of us. Okay? So self-care challenge number 2 involves a love letter. A whole beautifully love letter, sweetie. Write yourself a love letter. And I don't want you to type it. I want you to take a pen and a paper and physically let it flow out of your body onto a page. You know? Also, I need to see if you guys know how to spell. You're so used to autocorrecting. Do you know spelling? Because you know why I'm saying that? I was journaling this week and there was one word. Woo, it had me in a chokehold. What was that word? Immensely. Immensely got me in a chokehold. I was like, wait, is it immensely with a E or immensely with an I? Also at the end, is it immensely with a S-E-L-Y or immensely with a sly as in S-L-Y? I'm happy to report I got both of them right. The I and the S-E-L-Y. But guess what? I forgot the double M's in the middle. I forgot that too. But I had to scratch and rewrite. But again, it's part of the journey of journaling and writing and scratch things off. But here's why it's important for you to write yourself a love letter. And I mean this in the most heartfelt, not just pour into yourself, but love yourself way. Yeah? Reason number 1, you set the standard of how you want to be loved. Because when you take time to express how you admire ourselves, how we define love that we deserve, what does that even look like? Are we aware of it? Okay? And so this also means that you won't settle for breadcrumbs or any relationship that makes you question your worth because you've written yourself a love letter. No? So if a partner can't match the way that you treat yourself, it's easy for you to recognize that. Yeah? And ask for better or move in a better way. Okay? Okay. All right. So that's number 1 reason why it's important for you to write yourself a love letter to yourself. The second reason, you stop seeking validation from the wrong people. Writing yourself a love letter reinforces that your value doesn't depend on someone else's approval. It's already within you. So you can stop also, again, begging for crumbs when you are the whole bakery, sweetie. You're the croissant. You're the loaf of white bread, brown, whole wheat. You're whole wheat, baby. You're the whole bakery. So you don't need someone else to tell you, no, you're amazing, you're whatever. No. You can do that for yourself. And that's one way that a love letter to you reminds you of. Okay? Thirdly, you start attracting a healthier relationship because confidence is so magnetic. Oh, So when you recognize your own worth, you naturally really gravitate towards partners who respect you, partners who cherish you, and you stop chasing emotionally unavailable men and start attracting someone who mirrors the love that you've already given yourself. So you become like a walking green flag. Because some of you are red flags. Honestly, you're a whole banner that is red. Draining all of us because every day we have to tell you how amazing you are. Oh, sweetie! You have to validate yourself and your worth because, again, a healthy partner doesn't want to be drained. Yeah, of course they will give you that validation because it's true, but still, not that you need it. It's just like a cherry on top. So you start attracting men that are like, okay, I like that. I can be with that. You radiate it. Because when you start recognizing your own worth, you radiate that energy that says, I know what I bring to the table and I am not afraid to eat alone. Okay. Secondly, you become your own safe space. We have to stop looking for safe spaces everywhere. Become your own safe space. Heartbreak happens. I know this. It's very painful. Rejection stings. It does. But when you've built a strong foundation, especially of self-love, you bounce back faster. You can't be crying for 6 months over a situationship that lasted 2 weeks. Broken. Guys. We can't be doing those things. So a love letter to yourself becomes a reminder that no matter what happens, you always have enough love and you're surrounded by love. And that's your love. Your own self-love really can stitch you back to health when there's a breakup. Okay? You only crumble when already the foundation was shaky and there was nothing there to begin with. Okay? So when things get tough, when things get tough, whip up that love letter. Remind yourself that you are in fact that girl. Because you are that girl. You're the girl. You're the girl. You're the girl that you think you are. And finally, and I have so many points, I had to just give you 5 quick points. But the 5th one is what you do with a love letter, or what it does for you, is that it starts reinforcing the kind of love story that you want to write. Sweetie, in this here situation of your love story, yeah, your dating life story is the role that you put yourself in. So what role are you going to play? Because number 1, you are the writer. Number 2, you are the director. Number 3, you are even, my thing just dropped out. You are the playwright, you are the director, you are the cinematographer, and you are the talent. So you need to even cast yourself as the main character. Cast yourself as the leading lady. And give yourself the best character development ever, And you're writing yourself a love letter. You're shifting the focus on you being passive and waiting for love, and you being love. You're not just there at the bus stop waiting for the bus. Sweetie, you're not at the bus stop. You're the bus. Hey, Dubai Azamaya, you are the bus. You're the bus, sweetie. You are that vehicle. So instead of waiting for love to happen to you, you take control of your own happiness and of your own love. And knowing that love starts within, and there's a kind of energy that just attracts magic from that. So please, ladies, if you didn't do the solo date, it's fine. This one is cheap. This one is even free. I mean, a pen and paper, and not pencil. Please let it be permanent. It doesn't matter if you scratch, because that's how life is. Scratch, keep writing, you scratch again, you keep writing. That's life. We rediscover ourselves. Make mistakes and I don't even call it mistakes. Make the words permanent. Not in pencil. Write everything in paper. Actually, do the olden style way. When you write 2 and then you write a song, you dedicate a song to yourself. Oh. Do the things. You write yourself that love letter. If you want to mail it to yourself, because I love receiving little gifts and little presents for myself. If you can mail it to yourself, do it. Otherwise, put it where you can see it. If you can put it in an envelope on your desk, put it again, maybe still as A4, you paste it somewhere. Put it where it is visible, because loving yourself should not be hidden. You need to see it, because sometimes you forget. You need to see it every single day. Every single day. So that is our self-care challenge for this week. Okay? Is that good? Are we still together? All right. Bruke says, not me owing myself 2 self-care challenges. You can catch up. You can catch up. That's why I made sure that the second one is an easy one. We can do it from the comfort of our own homes. We can do it at any time, so it's not so hectic. And then says solo date was the first one. Yes, it was. Oh, Ruke remembers. Yeah. Ruke catched it. So you see now. See, the rest of you. What is going on? What's going on? Dwelling says, I love this week's challenge of a love letter. I love it too. I really, really love it too. I am going to share mine on social media, and I'll share it here as well, just to let you know what I said to myself. And I'm going to be so romantic. I'm going to be so romantic. Sell yourself dreams. I know sometimes you like to play small. It's like, no. This is from you to you. Sell yourself. The promises that the guys always give us just by word, sometimes not by action. Sell it to yourself, because you are that and you deserve that and more. And that's it. We have reached the end of the show. I cannot thank you ladies enough. I love you guys so much. I will keep showing up here each and every Thursday, and I hope to be meeting you here each and every Thursday. Have the best evening. Rest up. We're going into the weekend, so do something that you love. If you haven't yet done a solo date, plan something. Even if it's something small like dancing in your kitchen, cooking food for yourself. Do something really special for yourself this weekend and throughout the week, and then we'll catch up again next week Thursday, same time, same place. During the week, for the daily updates, catch me on all the socials. That's on Instagram. I'm trying with TikTok, guys. I'm really trying. I'm in it. But I appreciate each and every one of you for making the time to be here with me. And remember, love is in your favor.